Hi, this is Helen from 3 Winks Design, and today I'm so excited to team up with Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you some really adorable Christmas ornaments that you can make using simple toys and supplies from Dollar Tree. So here we go. So one of the great supplies that they have at Dollar Tree are these shiny chenille stems. I love them. I just think there must be a million ways to use them. And one of the ways I figured out for this project is to make Christmas wreaths. And you could make them, I made them in green and red and silver in all different sizes depending on the application. I'll make one right now and show you how I did it. So I'm going to start by making a small green wreath just to demonstrate how to do it. You start by making a circle and tying the end around it like this. And then it's very simple. I just make sure my circle's kind of round, and then I start wrapping around the stem around the wreath. When you get to the end, just kind of tuck it on there and you're done. And you have a little wreath. So here are some of the wreaths all finished and decorated. I happen to have these little plastic bows in my stash of craft supplies, but if you don't have those, you could always use a red satin ribbon and tie it into a bow and attach it to the wreath. I used this shiny ribbon earlier this year on another post, and I still have some. I got this at Dollar Tree. And so in order to put these little holly berries on here, I just cut it apart and glued them around on the wreath with a hot glue gun. So now I'll show you how we're going to use these wreaths. Some of the cute toys that they have at Dollar Tree are these cute plastic animals. These are Arctic animals that they've gotten in. Here's a polar bear, and when I saw these, I thought these will be perfect Christmas ornaments. So let me show you how to do it. If you'll notice, they're put together, they have like a crack around their back, so I wanted to cover that up, and that was the perfect place to put the string for them to hang from. I should mention this baker's twine that you can get at Dollar Tree. It comes in many colors. Of course, I'm using this pinkish red one for Christmas. And so the first thing I did was I glued it to the polar bear's back with glue like this. Now, I'm going to put a band of glittered ribbon there too, so I wanted to make sure to glue it on wide enough. I'm using a pen just to push it into the glue and let it dry for just a minute. But the glittered ribbon will be able to go right around through that hanging part and cover it up a little bit. So I kind of, when it's cooled off enough, I sort of put the ends in. I'll let you see it here, so that that will be covered. So once again, I'm using this glittered ribbon, and I cut a piece the length to go around the bear, and a bit of glue to glue it in place. And then this will come up and be the hanger for the tree. Now here's one of our wreaths. This is the one that I put the snowflake on to go right around his neck, like so. And I'm going to put a dot of glue at his neck just to keep it from coming off, or for little hands being able to pull it off too easily. Wasn't that easy? And he looks so festive. So another kind of toy that they have at Dollar Tree are these cute little Disney figurines. And I had to get them. This is Donald Duck before I decorated him. And he just looks like he's holding the wreath up for everyone to see, to me. So I thought, perfect. So to make him look a little more like he's ready for Christmas, I glued the hanging string, the baker's twine, back there at the back of his neck and covered it and gave him a little red scarf for those winter chills, and then hung one of the wreaths on his hand like he's holding the wreath on his hand, and he looks so festive. Now for Eeyore, usually Eeyore's little bow on his tail is pink, but I painted it red, and then I just made a giant red wreath to put around him, and he hangs like this kind of inside the wreath. Real simple to do. I glued the baker's twine inside the wreath. Now, of course, Tigger looks just like the kind of guy that would be bringing the tree, and I just lifted his arm out a little bit and tucked it under there, and it fit perfectly under his arm. I also gave him a red scarf and hung his string at the back, and so there's Tigger. Piglet had his arms behind his back, and I thought, oh, it'd be cute if he was holding a gift behind his back. Instead, I had him holding a wreath behind his back, like he's bringing the wreath to give to Pooh. And I just think Piglet's adorable. Winnie the Pooh is similar to Donald Duck, had his arm sticking out, so it was perfect to put a wreath on it, and gave him a red scarf as well. And then they also have Mater there, so Mater I figured would be perfect to put the Christmas tree on. I didn't want to cover up Mater's front teeth on the front of the truck, so I just put a bow on the top of the cab to hide the string ends. And he hangs pretty evenly that way. I used some of the baker's twine to tie the tree down, even though it's really glued down, but just to make it look like it's tied down. So those are the cute little Disney themed ornaments that you can make with Dollar Tree supplies. So I hope that you will take a chance and go get some of these things at Dollar Tree and make some of your own ornaments this year. I know my son loves Donald Duck, so that'll be perfect to tie onto his package. And some of our woodland Arctic creatures will be great for some of my other children and grandchildren. So it's a lot of fun, really inexpensive, and very personalized. So hope you have fun crafting.